Welcome back everybody to Sweet Home 3D, and in this part 2 video we're going to be I guess wrapping up on the master bath. A few things we want to address and put in. We're going to throw in the vanity mirrors on both walls. Yeah, still be on both walls. How about that? We're going to add in some type of sconce or pendant lights. I also think we're going to throw in recessed lighting as well. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Ooh, cut it close there. Okay. Anyway, so how about those walls? We got this. We have this like dark caramel. I don't know. I have a food for everything, so don't mind me on the walls. But now we have both walls with the dark caramel or caramel. I don't know how you say it, but I like caramel. Works for me. You'd say tomato. I say, well, you know what we're talking about. So with that, we'll talk about the sink. I think the sink is a little too small. I guess we'll address that in a little bit. But we want to do this kind of a decorative backplating for the faucet. So the faucet is in three pieces. Sometimes they'll come in like one housing. And I think, I'm not a plumbing expert. I'm not even a plumber. So I can't even be an expert, right? How can you be an expert if you're not a plumber? Or if you're not, you get it. So when you have one housing unit for the faucet, the handles, everything's in one body. I think there's a backplate that goes underneath the sink. However, this is in three pieces, and so we're just going to make a decorative backplate. The faucet and the handle, all that can go onto, and like that. All right. Now, that's a little too tall. I'm going to agree. I'm going to nod my head. That's a little too tall. I better not nod my head because I'll fade in and out of the mic. But yeah, so. But yeah, it's a little too tall and the texture is terrible. Throughout the bathroom, we're going to try to go with like this really like textured, I guess, gold. But it doesn't work well with the handle. So we'll get back to that. We'll find something else, a better gold, I guess. A better gold. Anywho, yeah, we're going to throw the mirrors in. We're going to throw two mirrors in. We got the upper wall. I should know what that is, right? But we threw it in an upper wall, and that's going to be the cutout for the mirror. We'll see it in a little bit at the end of the video, towards the end of the video. All right, so let's address the small sink, because you can barely get like two hands in there to wash your hands, and like that defies the purpose of a sink in the master bathroom. So there's a little tip here for those who use Sweet Home. See what we're doing here? We're just going to I'm just long pressing my arrow key, and I'm just gonna take the faucet model, and I'm just gonna it's gonna be on a track. So now usually what I would do is just take it and put it in another room because I don't need it, and then I'll put it back when I'm done. But I like to put it back as close to where I had it, so I don't have to set everything all over again and reline everything up again. So not only for the faucet, but your sink here, the arches that we have for the sink, the back plate that we talked about, and the counters, anything, you name it. You can just long press, put it on a track. It's kind of like, okay, we already know that type of thing. If you're a Sweet Home user, it's kind of like 101 stuff, but just thought I'd mention it. But anyway, there is the bigger sink. Now you can kind of wash your hands. It seems to be more proportionate to our vanity. And yes, the faucet and the back plate, all of that will fit back there, though it doesn't look like it at the moment, but we promised it will. So anyway, we're going to scoot around the corner, and we're going to work with putting in the commode in. But yeah, we got the dark caramel wall here. It looks really good. We're going to think about changing out the floor at some point too. Been using this floor as a standard floor. But yeah, we're going to find a floor for the bathroom. Anyway, the cotton candy, that's what the countertops are. Kind of put a little trim wall in for that. Accent wall, whatever you want to call it. Even though the dark caramel is an accent wall, but you get the picture. That was no accident. As you can see there, it's on the other side too. Anyway, here's our commode. This is how we got it from the Archive 3D site. And I guess sometimes the textures don't jive in Sweet Home. I'm not sure about the particulars about that. But so Sweet Home assigns it colors. If it for some reason can't generate the right textures or colors, it assigns it colors. So I actually have a ceiling fan adjacent to this room, actually next door, sorry, And the ceiling fan, it was the same thing, and everything came in. It looked like it came from the tropics. It's like all rainbow stuff. It's crazy, but we made sure that we're gonna talk about, I guess, showing things in the penthouse too, if we have time in the video. But just gonna work on the toilet, and I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but the reason that the powder room became a master bathroom is because the master suite consisted of 2 levels, and now it doesn't. There was ample space downstairs for the bedroom, the sitting room, the bathroom, the walk-in closet. So why, add a 2-level suite? I think a 2-level suite is pretty cool, but yeah, no. So anyway, so there's our 1-button operation. So it actually came with 2 buttons, but they didn't model well, and we got to put water in there. But yeah, it was a 2-button operation. We did 1 button. The 1 button was to flush, and the 1 button, hey, there's water in there. We got water. But anyway, the other button was to test our toilet. And my thing is, look, it's a 1-button operation. If you want to see if it works, you press it, you test it, and if it flushes, it works. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we got water in there, so now we can actually hit that button and see if our commode will flush. How about that? All right. So moving on to the, the toilet paper dispenser. I was gonna say something smart, but no, we'll just say toilet paper dispenser. It's gonna be a built-in integrated dispenser. So this is kind of like the cutaway of how everything's gonna look. That model that's in the wall is actually a mirror. We just kind of took it apart. And that's a nice thing. You can make models, other models, but you've got the toilet paper, you've got the back part there that you put in the back, so you don't see the counter and underneath, because that is not legit. So let's go ahead and show it in the other shot, and that's there it is. It's all buttoned up, it's all together, and now we have a place to actually use the bathroom. Never mind. But anyway, yeah. So this looks real nice. We want to put in the baseboards at some point, and go ahead and wrap things up. Now, I think in the next shot we will have. I think we went ahead and put recessed lights in, and I guess as the channel gains viewers and subscribers, and we just got a subscriber like last week, so that's awesome. But as it grows, we'll start doing tutorials like how to do recessed lights, because that's a toughie right there. That is a toughie. I wish there was a way to actually do it without having to do the long tutorial, the long process, but it's all good. It's all good. So at any rate, we'll have like 2 more videos. The penthouse is just taking up memory, and so we're gonna end up doing like a final walkthrough. It's gonna be incomplete because we can't finish it. Unfortunately, it's very sad, but that is what it is. So but there's the complete bathroom. It's almost complete. I think the 3rd video and final video will be just showing everything as complete as it's going to be. It's gonna have shades and baseboards, a new floor, all that good stuff. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this part 2 video. And again, stay tuned for the part 3. It's coming around the corner. The video editor or the computer gave us trouble, so we couldn't put that video out as quickly as we wanted to, this part 2, so we apologize for that. Anyway, if you did like it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the like button anyway, because it helps the channel. Channel's small and it's just trying to grow, all that good stuff on YouTube. So if you want to join us, great, fantastic. Hit that subscribe, and the like and the bell. That's it. The subscribe and the bell next to it, and you will be notified anytime we drop a video here. So anyway, I want to thank everyone for visiting and watching the home of virtual home creation. Signing off for now. Goodbye, everybody.